never mind. Oh,
Hey everybody, what is up? My name's Mr. BP and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to show you the rallies CAE ATL UGA dog took. He's a 509 million might player, and as you can see he has two leaders from TWS and WER. Well, all of that happened while he was being quad rallied in war gear. Yes, he was sitting in war gear and they thought they could rally him. Well, look at his gear. He was sitting in this gear and he has 150 million kills, 509 million might. So, you know, they took up a challenge, the Chinese. I got to give him that, but they were quad rallying him. And to be perfectly honest, he was offline for the first hit, but we managed to wake him up and he soaked 4 rallies. Now I'm going to take you through what happened, and to be perfectly honest, I did miss the first 2 rallies. Well, I didn't miss it, but I missed recording it. So as we get into the footage, you'll see the 3rd and 4th rally hit in a row. After that, we got a little treat, a little stunt we pulled, killing off 250,000 troops of somebody who soloed an alt. So we're going to show you that too, but first we're going to kick off and show you the last 2 rallies that hit and then go through the reports. So I hope you guys enjoy. So let's take a look at the rallies. Now as soon as you see the footage, you'll see TWI Counter Lee's rally hitting U-Dog's castle, and as you can see he ate the complete rally. This is Crazy Types, the first one. I'll show you this one. He got completely obliterated, 67.5 million might drop. And here you can see the 4th rally of WER Baymax TT. We're not talking about small players here, right? Baymax TT just sending his rally out, and this will be completely eaten as well. He's now sitting at 493 million might, and the rally hits here. As you can see, the rally is completely eaten by U-Dog. 76 million might drop versus 1.8 million. Now that's gotta hurt. That's really gotta hurt. And Crazy Type set up a new rally. That would be the 5th one, which he eventually canceled because they couldn't do anything anymore. And they lost 2 of their bigger rally leaders, Counter Lee and Baymax. So it was TWI, TWS, BSE, and WER out in full force rallying one of our players, and they could not get him even while he was sleeping because he was asleep for the first rally. And here I'm just going to send some new reinforcements to him, refresh the reinforcements, and I'm sending, in this case I would have sent T3 infantry. And why T3 and not T4s? Well, simply because he didn't have, he was in infantry phalanx and not range phalanx or cav phalanx. Now you might wonder, why wouldn't I send T4s? Well, we want to help him, and by helping him you're going to reinforce his front line with the troops that die first, which is basically T3 normally. He did lose a lot of troops, but those were all T1s, as you'll see later in the reports when I cover him. Now here you will see Crazy Type's rally being dispersed, and this is the moment where they just give up because, like I said, they lost 2 of their biggest rally leaders, and the other 2 rallies just were eaten except for the siege that was in there. Now I promised you all a little addition, and as you can see, Minimal, which is the castle of Malchik, YouTuber as well. If you don't know him, but this is an alt or a mini Mal basically, and he got attacked by 250k, if I'm recalling correctly, T1s. So it's not very spectacular, but it was funny. So the guy was just absolutely not paying attention. So what we did here is we just sent T3 reinforcements, just infantry, to counter his hit. And the guy just wasn't paying attention. So Avatrex and I and one other guy from our guild sent reinforcements, and the rally just, or the solo hit just eventually hit him. I think he ported away and took the hit, and as you can see, he's doing that right now. Yes, we get dispersed. He took the hit, and he lost 100k T1s and 150k wounded. It's not a lot, granted, but still, losing 100k T1s just isn't great. Now let's take a look at the rallies. First off, it was TWS Jason 6602 who was doing a rally. He sent 2.25 million troops, lost 75 million might, and the only thing that survived was his siege, 30k basically, and we lost roughly 5 million on our end. Only T1s, 1.2 million. Yes, of course that hurts, but you don't need T1 front line. If you are in infantry or in cav phalanx, do not build infantry or cav T1s. It will just hurt you. Now, as you can see, they just sent mixed, and why, I do not understand. You will see later that each and every rally they sent, it was a mixed rally. So apparently they didn't have a scout, they didn't know how to rally. They sent full T4s, and as you can see, a lot of them died, or a lot of them were wounded. All of their T3s were wounded. T4s died as well in the rally. I'm not going to show you defender details simply because he just, I don't want to give away his troop composition. Now, second off was Crazy Type, also roughly a billion might player with pretty decent gear, pretty good gear. I would want his gear. And he lost 79 million might versus our 15 million. So yeah, this one hurt a little bit. So he did best of all, I guess, but also his rally only survived 30k siege. Again, sending mixed. Why? I do not know. Why would you send mixed to a rally? It doesn't counter anything. So make sure you always have a scout. If you hit somebody, they sent Cav, Arch, and Drake Riders, Cav, Arch, and Infantry to the rally each and every single time, and I don't know why. Maybe they can tell me, I don't know, but that just must have hurt. Really, really, really hurt. And once again, I'm not going to show you the troop composition of ATL because I just don't want to give it away. But as you can see, he has a lot of troops, and this was TWI Counter Lee's rally. So this guy is sitting at roughly 600 million might with 160 million kills, and he ate the entire rally. Nothing. Just look at this. 67.5 million might loss versus 5.5. And they just kept on going. They tried to time their rallies, but they weren't really successful. So to be perfectly honest, if you're going to time your rally, if you're ever going to do that, make sure you guys are in a call and, get a timer. And WER Baymax sent his rally, also 76 million might drop. I think this one hurt the most versus 1.8 on our end. And it's just the same thing all over again. They didn't send siege this one, and they just lost a lot of troops. They were heavy on cav, but I don't know what they were doing. Sending, purple leader, why? If you are sitting at that might, golden leaders are way better than purple leaders. So, or heroes, whatever you want to call it. And again, a lot of hurt here. I don't know what his troop composition was and why he used it. It doesn't make sense at all. And as you can see, he was reinforced wrongly a couple times by a couple of his players. So, they didn't know what they were doing at that moment, and it just, it paid off like big time. And ATL just ate all those rallies. So all in all, they lost over 300 million might, and we lost roughly around 25 million might. So that is it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to give it a thumbs up. This is Mr. BP signing out.